Hi everyone, it's Kathy here from Bello's Designs, and today I'm going to be creating some little treat packs ready for Halloween. And this particular idea was inspired by the lovely Jo Rice from Lavinia. I think it's a fantastic idea, so I've used her idea but my own design. So I start off by collecting some sweeties in the build up to Halloween, so that when the children come knocking on the door I can give them a little pack. I think it's quite sweet, and I write in my own handwriting to make it a bit scary on the back, trick or treat, with some spiders. And then on the other side I have a witch and a cauldron, and I use the little mini urchins for pumpkins. So to create this you'll need firstly a selection of little sweeties, whichever you choose to get. I'm just going to put those ones in. Need a little bag. I use a cello bag, I think they're called. Anyway, they're for cards, and I bought these ages ago for my cards and I bought the wrong size, so that's why I'm using this particular size, but whichever size you have will work well. So I measured with a ruler, and this measures 5.5 inches that way, so I cut a piece of Multifarious card 5.5 inches by 6 inches, and I'm going to score it in half to make the lid. And the stamps I used for this project are the Fairy Web LAV 286, the Witch Set LAV 194, the Bubbles LAV 439, a Mini Dragon LAV 213, some Mini Urchins LAV 628, and a Spider from the Bug Set LAV 156. So, and I have the cello bags, and I have some Multifarious card. You will also need a scoreboard like this for scoring your card, and for the inks and the background I've used the Lavinia Elements, graphite, russet orange and violet chalk, and for the stamping I'm using VersaFine Clair Nocturne. For blending I have some stencil brushes in the colours to match my inks, and for the decoration I have a black Pro Marker, thicker black pen, and a thinner black pen for writing. I have an orange watercolour pen and a white gel pen. Right, so let's get started. As I say already, I've cut my piece of card to the right size, and I'm now going to score my card, excuse me. So I'm going to turn it to the 6 inches. So I've got 5.5 inches this way and 6 inches this way. So I'm going to score it at 3. So I don't know if you can see that okay. It's very light, and then I'll just fold that in half. So that's scored ready. And now with the inks, I'm going to start off with the orange. My orange is quite a wet one, so I'm going to take off quite a lot of this. And then very lightly doing the centre. The orange on both sides, so I'm sort of mirroring what I'm doing on each half. Then we're going to have the violet chalk, and the violet chalk is quite a dry ink. I haven't got lots of that, so I'm not dabbing that off quite so much. Starting at the edges and working my way in. And then I'm going to go around the edges and around the outside with the graphite. Again, the graphite I'm using is one that I've kept for light use, so I don't want it too dark. So when it gets to this stage, I order a new one, but I keep the old one so that I can use it for when I just want a bit like second generation with the other inks. start with the spider web. And I'm going to put mine in the right hand corner here. Press. There we go. And now we have the witch. Quite a bit of ink on this one because I think I've got a little bit of glitter on here somewhere. So make sure it's well inked. And a tip is to sort of move your acrylic blank around, and you can see if you've missed any bits usually. So I have the witch here. Yeah, that's good. I notice I've got tiny little white blobs, so I'm just going to go over the pro marker there. That's good. And next, I'm going to have the cordon. I've got a little bit on the edge there. That's an old bit. And we'll have that one there. And I'm going to add some bubbles. Now, my bubbles don't stick very well, unfortunately. I need to give it a wash. But I'm only going to use the bottom half of the bubbles, not the top. Let's do that. There. And I have a little dragon. Flying over there. And some mini urchins, which are great for pumpkins. Tilt that one so it's going over it. And then we have a nice spider crawling across the top. It's going to see what the witch is brewing. And just have him there. And I'm going to turn this around and have some spiders on the back. So using my watercolour orange pen, I'm just going to colour my urchins. Okay. Also, I have a purple glitter pen that I forgot to mention earlier. And I'm just going to very carefully colour my bubbles. And whilst that's drying, I'm going to use my pro marker and I'm going to write on the back. So I'll try and write it in a little bit spooky writing. If you're not confident about using your own writing. You can always use a stencil. And now, if that glitter's dry, which I think it is, I'm going to use my white highlighter. Right, so the next step is to put your sweeties in your bag. And then using my glue runner, you could use a stapler if you wish, but I think with children I prefer to use the glue runner. And I made about 20 of these last year, thinking I was really well prepared, and I ran out after about an hour. I had so many children knocking, and it's nice to give them something handmade. And push the edges down to seal. There we go. Lovely little gift to give your trick-or-treaters and be prepared this Halloween. I hope you enjoyed that and found that useful. Thank you so much for watching. And before you go, please consider joining our Facebook groups. We have 2 Facebook groups. We have Del Bello's Designs Lounge for all things Lavinia, and we also have Del Bello's a la carte lounge for all other products that Patty sells. So we hope to see you there, and please share your work with us because we love to see what you do. Thank you very much. Bye bye.